Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. Sultai Commander. Oh yeah. Sweet. All right. As I was saying earlier, I was a little bit disillusioned with Magic because I was playing the same decks for a while, so I'm excited to have something new. Ooh. Eshki Dragonclaw. Vigilance Trample Ward 1. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, draw a card and put 2 +1/+1 counters on Eshki Dragonclaw. Ooh. Now, spoiler, but also for a different part of the video, I did go to the pre-release event, so I did get this card at the pre-release event, but this is a gorgeous art foil. Teval, the balance scale. There's the little beginner perforation. Oh, there we go. All right. This spirit dragon has flying. Whenever Teval attacks, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever one or more creatures leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. The reason I wanted to get this precon because I thought a zombie druid would be awesome. And Codis, the Sibsig champion. A zombie warrior. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard by exiling 3 other cards from your graveyard, in addition to paying its other costs. Whenever one or more creatures you control enter, if one or more of them entered from a graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Codis. I am loving how they are shortening the name. Instead of doing like Codis Sibsig Champion, they just do the first name. I like that they're doing that with this set. Or, I mean, going in that direction. I'm sure it's not just going to be this one. Diviner of the Mist. Flying, whenever this creature attacks, mill 4 cards. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard with mana value 4 or less without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Afterlife from the Loam. This sorcery has Delve. For each player, choose up to 1 target creature in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. They're zombies in addition to their other types. Teval's Judgment. This enchantment has whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, draw a card, create a treasure token, or create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Oh, nice. I love the art. Welcome the Dead. Sorcery. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card and you lose 2 life. Create X tap 2/2 black zombie druid creature tokens, where X is the number of cards that were put into your graveyard from your hand or library this turn. Oh, it doesn't say from anywhere. Interesting. It also has flashback. For all Evoker, Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it has 1 green to discard a creature card, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So you could choose any target land card, it enters tapped. But if you choose a basic, it still enters tapped. Steward of the Harvest. When this creature enters, exile up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard. Creatures you control have all activated abilities, all land cards exiled with this creature. Will of the Soul Tie. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast this spell, you may choose both instead. Target player mills 3 cards, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of land cards you control. It gains trample until the end of turn. Colossus Grave Reaver. Flying, and whenever this creature enters, attacks, or mills. Oh, you mill 3 cards when it enters or attacks. My bad. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put one of them onto the battlefield. It's kind of a creepy looking guy. This zombie cannot block. Well, what can it do? You may cast this card from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. Oh, I see. You never die. Life from the Loam. Return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand, and it also has Dredge 3. Casualties of War. Choose one or more. Destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, destroy target enchantment, destroy target land, destroy target planeswalker. As much as I love to see this card, I'm also terrified. It's giving farewell on steroids. Okay. Amphin Mutineer. Oh, a salamander. Whenever this creature enters, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. It also has Encore. River Kelpie. Whenever this creature or another permanent enters from a graveyard, draw a card. Whenever a player casts a spell from a graveyard, draw a card. Persist. Dothy Voidwalker has Shadow. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with a void counter on it. Sacrifice this creature, choose an exiled card an opponent owns with a void counter on it. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. Amazing. Disciple of Bolas. When this creature enters, sacrifice another creature, you gain X life, and you draw X card, where X is the creature's power. Junji the Midnight Sky. Oh my goodness, I love the art on this one. It has Flying Menace. When it dies, choose one. Each opponent discards 2 cards and loses 2 life, or put target non-dragon creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose 2 life. Okay, I will lose 2 life for that. I love that. Lethal Scheme. It has Convoke and destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convoked this spell connives. Amazing. Living Death. Each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all creatures they control, then puts all cards they exiled this way onto the battlefield. Oh my goodness. So a little bit of graveyard bouncing. I love that. Lord of the Forsaken has Flying and Trample. Sacrifice another creature. Target player mills 3 cards. Pay 1 life. Add colorless. Spend this mana only to cast a spell from your graveyard. Let's go. Necromantic Selectron. Destroy all creatures, then return a creature card put into a graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. It's a zombie black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Exile this card. Oh, well dang. It's a lot of money. Exile. A lot of money mana. Alright. Necropolis Fiend has Delve, Flying. Pay X to tap, exile X cards from your graveyard, and target creature gets -X until end of turn. That's pretty amazing. Noxious Gearhulk. Menace. When this creature enters, you may destroy another target creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, you gain life equal to its toughness. Nixilis the Fallen? Oh, that's a demon name for sure. Whenever a land you control enters, you may have target player lose 3 life. If you do, put 3 +1/+1 counters on Nixilis. This is my new favorite card. Okay, Tazgur the Golden Fang has Delve and pay this or that. Mill 2 cards, then return a non-target. What am I saying? A non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. Lovely. Woe Strider. When this creature enters, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. Sacrifice another creature. Scry 1. It also has an escape cost. This creature escapes with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So it escapes a little bigger. When this creature enters, create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each land you control. Love that. Whenever a land you control enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each plant creature you control. Love that even more. Conduit of Worlds. You may play lands from your graveyard. You choose target non-landed permanent card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only once as a sorcery. Okay. Multani Yavamaya's avatar. Love anything Yavamaya. Let's check it out. Got Reach and Trample and gets +1/+1 for each land you control and each land card in your graveyard. It also allows you to return 2 land cards you control to their owner's hands. Then return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so you can pay 2 lands to get it back. Shigeki Jukai Visionary, legendary enchantment creature, Snake Druid. They fit all of that on the card in the tiniest letters. Smaller than these letters. Insane. Pay 2 to tap, return Shigeki to its owner's hand, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You can put a land card from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest into your graveyard. Also as a channel, if you discard the card, you can return X target non-legendary cards from your graveyard to your hand. Consuming Aberration. Or Aberration? Tell me if it's Apparition or Aberration. I need to know. This creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyard. Okay, let's make some people mill. Whenever you cast a spell, each opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card, then puts those cards into their graveyard. Okay. Jarad Golgari Lich Lord. It gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. Sacrifice another creature, and each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Sacrifice a swamp and a forest. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, I love this. If there's a big creature that I have and everybody hates it, I get this out. I say, okay, fine, I'm going to sacrifice it. It's going to make everybody happy because it's gone, but it's going to make everybody sad because everybody's going to lose life equal to its power. I love that. Lord of Extinction. Anything with extinction, I'm intrigued. This creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in all graveyards. Marin of Clan Neltoth. Okay. Whenever another creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your end step, choose target creature card in your graveyard. If that card's mana value is less than or equal to the number of experience counters you have, return it to the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. I'm tongue-tied. My apologies. We got a command beacon. We got a crit. Okay, Lance. We gotta stand on something. Alright. Whoa. Essence Anchor. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Tap to create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Activate only during your turn and only if a card left your graveyard this turn. Okay. Arcane Signet. Love to see it. Soul Ring. Love to see it. Command Tower. Love to see it. That's the big little 3. Big and little? Yeah. Big to some people, little to others. Forbidden Alchemy. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. It also has a flashback cost. Hedron Crab. Whenever a land you control enters, target player mills 3 cards. Treasure Cruise. It has Delve. Draw 3 cards. It is an 8 mana card though. Flying, as long as this card is in your graveyard and you control an island, creatures you control have flying. Okay, I love this, and it definitely makes sense for milling it into my graveyard, but I kind of want that in my Merfolk deck because normally they are on the ground. Phyrexian Reclamation. This enchantment has pay 2 life to return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Reassembling Skeleton. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Stitcher's Supplier. When this creature enters or dies, mill 3 cards. No part goes to waste. I love it. Victimize. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a card. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. I've got Kishless Skimmer. Flying. Whenever a card leaves your graveyard during your turn, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Crawling Sensation. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 2 cards. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Cultivate to search for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, and then put them onto the battlefield tapped, or one onto the battlefield and the other into your hand. Then shuffle a Farseek. Grapple with the past. Mill 3 cards, then you may mill. Returning a land or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Harrow as an additional, or Harrow? Not sure. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Opulent Palace. Rampant Growth. We got Secure a Tribe Elder. I love the art for this one. Satyr Wayfinder. When this creature enters, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them into your hand, then put the rest into your graveyard. Springbloom Druid. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. Tear Asunder. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If this spell was kicked, exile target non-land permanent instead. Okay, that's only a total with kicker 4 mana. Timeless Witness. When this creature enters, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Also has Externalize. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie human shaman with no mana cost. Externalize only as a sorcery. Okay. Grisly Salvage. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. Nyx Weaver. Putrefy, destroy target artifact or creature. It can't be regenerated. Skull Prophet. Add black or green. And tap to mill 2 cards. Mill a card, add colorless land. Land. Let's take a look at this zombie druid. The goat is throwing me off, but you know, maybe this because people are obsessed with goats. Oh, look, timeless witness. Nice. Alright. And as promised, we're gonna also go through the pre-release box. So I've gone to 3 pre-release events now, and I like how this one had a little bit more of a personalized experience because they did have each of the like Tarkir recon color, like 3 Sultai, Abzan, Mardu, what's the other one? All those. You got a little bit more of a customized experience because you got to choose which one you wanted. So I got this one. Green is my favorite color, so I was excited about this one. Oh, 17 is gonna be great. So here's from the pre-release. And I did pull this from my pre-release box. That was kind of the talk of the event when we were playing. I did get Ugin out, so that was pretty exciting. Just got some token and art cards over there. Some of these cards we've already seen, so I'm just gonna kind of go through them fast. And there's some lands in here. Undergrowth Leopard. We got Piercing Exhale, Heritage Reclamation, Watcher of the Wayside, another Watcher, Worthy Cost, Dragon Spray, Chrotic Nest Guard, Host of the Hereafter, Abzan Devotee, and that Segu Wilding, like I said. Wheel of War, Sinkhole Surveyor, Cruel Truths, another Abzan Devotee, Piercing Exhale, Jadecast Sentinel, an Ape Snake. Interesting. Sultai Devotee, which surprised to see that there wasn't a Sultai Devotee in the Sultai precon that I saw. Quasi Revenant, Dragon Sniper, which is Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. This 1 mana, 1/1 creature is the most insane that I've seen. A Dog Soldier. Okay, we have one. Trade Route Envoy. This is just part of my deck, so let's separate some of these lands out. Alright. Sage of the Fang, Delta Bloodflies, Sandskater Outrider, Feral Deathgorger, Kurmar Initiate, okay, so sorry about that. I'm making lasagna, the oven just went off. Twin Bolt, Champion of Deucin, Defibrillating Current with this or that mana. I don't know how to describe that. That's why I keep calling it this or that mana, because you pay either one of each color or all colorless, like mix and match to pay. Reputable Merchant. Oh, another one. I'll just put these two together. Gurmag Night Watch. Oh, sneaking. Gurmag Rock. I don't know how to say that. Unburied Earthcarver. Ashen Sunshield, Bearer of Glory. Osseous Exhale. Stormplane Detainment. Snowmelt Stag. Duciet Earthcarver. Sagu Pummeler. Another Twin Bolt. Meticulous Artisan. Fire Rim Form. Molten Exhale. Piercing Exhale. Snowmelt Stag. Sandscater Outrider. Embermouse Sentinel. Inoak Wayfarer. Another dog. Krumar Initiate. Another Eldermouse. Dragon's Prey. Glacial Dragon Hunt. Rescue Leopard. Static Snare. Stag. Seize Opportunity. Monastery Messenger. Channel Dragonfire. Narset's Rebuke. Timber Monument. Beast. Teeming DragonStorm. Summon Intimidator. Agent of Codis. Jessica Devotee. Poison Practitioner. Another stag. Couple of tokens. But really, the Ugin. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like. If you'd like to, please subscribe. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this.